name is Joanne Lorenzo, and I run the Magdalene Project here in Niagara Falls, a ministry for women. And we have a friend of ours here. Her name is Amber.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Amber Roulette, and I'm originally from Lockport. I live here in the Falls, and I'm a recovering addict, ex-crack user, alcohol, and marijuana.
Wow. Now, how long have you been clean?
June 7th is my clean date. My last use was June 6th. That was of alcohol. My crack cocaine use clean date is October 31st, Halloween 2014.
Oh wow, that's wonderful.
Feel great.
How did you, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Sure.
How did you start, like how did your life start using drugs or alcohol? Like what started you doing that?
My upbringing had a lot to do with it, I think. I think that because of such harsh ground rules at home, and I would say I was having pain in my chest, pain in my sides for several years. I mean, it was bad. And doctors couldn't find anything wrong with me, but I knew that it was spiritual warfare and I had to figure out something. And I was always asking for questions, so the more I seek God, because I always was sent to church, I always knew that there was an angel above.
Hi, we are here today, and I'm interviewing a very special girl. What's your name?
Angelina Herkey.
Angelina Herkey. And Angelina and I go way back. Quite a few years. Quite a few. Yes. We're not really that old. We met as babies. But, but today she's going to tell us a little story. She's going to talk about herself today. I'm going to ask her a few questions and I'm just going to let her talk. Angie.
Yes.
What is your life like right now?
It's a mess. It's a mess because I'm fighting a real bad addiction that has corrupted my relationship at home with the loved one who's tried to do nothing but want the best for me. It's corrupted my relationship with my children, my mother, me, myself as a person. It's hard. I'm actually in the process of getting help because this is the only other option I have because I can't do it on my own. I've tried. I had 19 months clean before, and once I relapsed from that, it started going back down in the hole, and I'm tired of having Satan think he has control over me.
What do you've given your life to Jesus?
Yes, I have.
Yes. So you're his child.
Yes.
So he's got your back.
Yes.
But we still struggle. We're
always struggle. As long as we live in the nature of this world and as a human being, your life always struggles. We're always slavery to some part of sin.
Now, Angie, tell me a little bit about your past. What's your past like?
My past was rough. I was molested at 3 by family members. I was abused by my kids' fathers and by my own siblings at home. Sniffing coke at 11 years old with my mother. Trying ecstasy and starting smoking crack at 17 years old when I was 6 months pregnant.
Maybe she lives there in... Where's my camera? Shh, don't say anything. She can't see us.
What's going on, camera?
Oh, my camera is.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Kelly, what was your life like before?
I had a really good life growing up. Middle class, had everything I wanted, loving parents. And then my dad died in 2005. And that I started using pills first, and then heroin and crack, cocaine, whatever I could get my hands on. And I ended up on the streets of Buffalo, working the streets. So I did that for about 5 years. And I was malnourished down to 90 pounds. I OD'd several times. Got pregnant. 2 of my children got adopted out because I couldn't take care of them at that time. So it was just really, really bad.
So what made the change in your, like what was the turning point in your life from that?
I was with an abusive man the whole time I was on the streets. And I finally woke up one morning and I said, I've had enough. So I left with just the clothes on my back and just left him. And I realized that I wanted to. When I left the streets, it started with one girl that ended up with HIV. But in our little circle of working girls, by the time I left in 2010, 5 of them had it.
Wow.
So,
And then they'll
young
probably,
20-year-olds.
yeah, and they'll be giving it to their Johns.
And I just want to say thank you to Joanne, thank you to Ann, who's Hannah House. You women are a lot of the reason that you guys inspire me, because you guys give me an outlet, a place where I can actually help. Because me helping is actually you guys giving me. And I love to see people that have been in my shoes and where I can help, because I know I've never met you guys. And I remember the first time you wrote me and I was like, she wrote me back? Well, I was in jail. And that was so nice of you, and I just felt, you know, there's somebody that cares, and all it needs is a mustard seed of faith, and it will grow and grow and grow. So,
We want to know we love you.
I love you too. And one more thing, one more thing.
Okay.
Ladies,
And another.
this is for ladies or gentlemen, whichever way you want to go. Not doing drugs. It's just not a life. It only ends up jails, institutions, or death. And it will ruin your life. I've already lost 2 kids of mine, but I'm on my way. Jesus loves you. So
I love you.